Hello, my name is Carly Mathis, and for my presentation I chose Friedrich Froebel. Froebel was born on April 21st, 1782 in Germany and died on June 21st, 1852. He was a German educator who was the founder of the kindergarten and one of the most influential educational reformers of the 19th century. Froebel was the fifth child in a clergyman's family. His mother died when he was only 9 months old, and he was neglected as a child until an uncle gave him a home and sent him to school. He had interests of plants and natural phenomena, while at the same time beginning the study of mathematics and languages. As a German educator, Froebel was one of these pioneers of early childhood educational reform. As an idealist, he believed that every child possessed at birth his full educational potential, and that the appropriate educational environment was necessary to encourage the child to grow and develop children, and to provide a new but small world. A world that became known as the kindergarten, where children could play with others of their own age group and experience their first gentle taste of independence. His early educational vision laid the foundation for the framework of Froebel's philosophy of education, which is encompassed by the basic components of self-activity, creativity, social participation, and motor expression. As an educator, Froebel believed that stimulating voluntary self-activity in the young child was the necessary form of preschool education. Self-activity is defined as the development of qualities and skills that make it possible to take an invisible idea and make it a reality. Self-activity involves formulating a purpose, planning out that purpose, and then acting on that plan until the purpose is realized. Corbett suggests that one of Froebel's significant contributions to early childhood education was his theory of introducing play as a means of engaging children in self-activity for the purpose of externalizing their inner natures. His interpretation of play is characterized by free play, which enlists all the child's imaginative powers, thoughts, and physical movements by embodying in a satisfying form of his own images and educational interests. To help children in their development of moving from one plane of educational growth to another, Froebel provided the children with many stimulating activities to enhance their creative powers and abilities. Froebel designed a series of instructional materials that he called gifts and occupations, which demonstrated certain relationships and led children into comparison, testing, and creative exploration activities. A gift was an object provided for a child to play with, such as a sphere, cube, or cylinder, which helped the child to understand and internalize the concepts of shape, dimension, size, and their relationships. The occupations were items such as paints and clay, which the children could use to make what they wished. Through the occupations, children externalized the concepts existing within their creative minds. Through understanding the child's own self-activity and creative imaginative play, the child would begin to understand both the inner and outer properties of things as he moves through the developmental stages of the educational process. Froebel's approach with his theory was from his mathematical and scientific knowledge to develop a set of 6 gifts, wooden blocks of different shapes, for children to explore. He invented the modern concept of kindergarten by creating a classroom that combined play with learning. His theory influences current practice by practitioners to understand the principle of observation, including professional practice. His legacy is the concept of kindergarten by creating a classroom that combined play with learning. Froebel had many amazing quotes, but my favorite one was this: "Play is the highest expression of human development in childhood, for it alone is the free expression of what is in a child's soul."